screaming children, we will ask you to leave, and that's because we want to make this positive for them, and also for the other 199 people that are in here today enjoying this demonstration. Okay, there should be 2 monitors. Are they in focus? They're doing good? Thumbs up? Great. Okay, so a little bit about this exhibit. On your right, we do have African wild dogs. A lot of people think that they're hyena, and they're commonly mistaken for them. We do have hyena here at the zoo, but we rotate these guys. So tomorrow we can put the wild dogs out here, the hyenas over here, and our lions in a different exhibit. So we do want you to be cognizant of what animal is out here, because the African wild dog is one of the most endangered species that we have at the zoo. There's only about 3,000 of them left in the entire world. And just so you guys know, there's more visitors here at Denver Zoo today than there are African wild dogs in the entire world. And just by coming here, you guys are helping us save them. We've had 28 puppies born here, and we also fund a lot of researchers and conservationists in Africa to make sure that these guys stay around as long as possible. We love talking about the wild dog, and afterwards, if you guys have questions, come on up, ask us questions, and definitely take pictures. But today, we're going to give you guys a behind-the-scenes look at how we take care of our lions. So, whenever we're ready, and whenever you guys are quiet, good. We are going to let one of our female lions in. And when she comes in here, guys, just stay quiet. She's going to be really cool, and it's going to be exciting, but we want to make this positive for her. So whenever Drew is ready, he's going to open up that door. Looks like there's 2 that want to come in. This is a very positive space. They like coming in here. They know they get fed. So sometimes getting one out is a little bit of a challenge. And it looks like we have Natal today. Natal is one of the 3 females that we house here at Denver Zoo. And she's about 13 years old, and she's right around 300 pounds, which is pretty average for a female lion. Kruger out there, our male, weighs about 440 pounds, and that's also pretty average for a male. So kind of like what you just witnessed, social animals do all want to eat at the same time. So getting them in here can be difficult, but it's great because we do separate each one of them out every single day. Because if we were to feed all 4 together, some of our females might get all of the food, Kruger out there might not get any food. So we separate them to make sure each one gets their own precise diet. And right now, Natal's going to get about 6.5 pounds of raw meat today, and it has all the vitamins and minerals that she needs to make sure she stays healthy, and that's going to be her diet for the day. We only feed her once a day. And that just comes from their natural history. Lions wouldn't eat more than once a day in the wild. So what Drew is doing right now is he's doing a training session with Natal. So when we do separate them, it gives us a great one-on-one opportunity to train different behaviors that help us take care of them, and really for Natal to help take care of herself. This behavior right here is really, really important. You see Natal's hip right up against the mesh. When I take my dog at home to the vet, I can just hold her on the table, and the vet can give her all of her vaccinations and do whatever. However, here, we don't ever go in with Natal. We don't ever touch her. So what we do is we train her to present different parts of her body to take care of her. So in that side behavior, our vet staff can come down and stand right next to Drew and give Natal her annual vaccinations. And she is fully aware of that needle and that injection happening, and it's all a very, very positive experience that Natal is fully aware of. To give a lion a vaccination about 20 years ago, it used to require a blow dart and anesthesia, which can be extremely stressful and dangerous for the animal and for the vet staff and the keepers. And now the animal knows what's happening, and she's fully alert every single time. So it's great, these training sessions, for Natal to really help take care of herself. Also, these training sessions give Drew a great look at Natal's entire body. We don't normally see some of the parts of her body, so we can position Natal in different ways. Keep your voices down. It is pretty cute when she does that. But what actually Drew is asking for is just a down. There we go. So when she lays down and sits, Drew can get a great look at her entire back. And this pause is really, really great. Drew can get a great look at her entire abdomen and also her front paws. Believe it or not, we have some pretty dry winters here in Denver. And our lions, if they're out there in the snow sometimes because it is so dry, they can get some minor cuts just like we can on the back of our hands when it's really, really dry. But you see this wooden tool down here, it's called a back scratcher, and it's not for us keepers, it's actually to help us take care of animals like Natal. We can put on ointment on the back of that back scratcher and apply that to her paws, just like we would put lotion on in the middle of winter. So just another way that we can help take care of her and make sure that she stays healthy all winter long. Natal's got to get every last little bit of meat before moving on. The black square in the middle of our demonstration area is a scale. Unfortunately, this one is broken, so we can't weigh her for you guys. But behind the scenes, we have other scales, and we do weigh Natal twice a month. And if this scale were to work, we could ask Natal for that bench behavior. You saw her stand on that bench. And we can move that bench on top of the scale, and we can get a great weight on Natal. So we can move that bench anywhere we need.